I'm taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
But yeah, for next weekend though, we do have a golden boy card in Chicago of all places, and it's actually a hell of a fight. That's in the main event. We got Oscar Duarte, and then also we have what am I forgetting? Kenneth Sims Jr. I was like, I went blank for a minute. I was like, Kenneth Sims. Yes, and you know they were supposed to fight last year on that Latin Fury card or whatever that Turkey did in November, but Sims got injured. You know, and then Duarte fought Akhmadev, which was a really, really good fight, and Duarte won a convincing decision over him. Duarte and Sims are the only two fighters that I'll accept that they beat Akhmadev. You know, because anyone else, yeah, get the fuck up out of here. You know, ain't no wins, and you know, and y'all know who I'm talking about. So I won't mention it because I won't go off on any rants with that. But yeah, no, this is a really good fight. I think they're like ranked 4 and 5 in terms of their rankings. You know, and it's gonna be interesting to see because Duarte is basically, is first of all, I think he's big for fucking 140.
He's got crazy power. Like he's got his. And Sims is a dog. Sims isn't a Tom and Jerry type of fighter, you know.
He's not.
And that worries me because Sims be getting hit a lot. You know, I know he's supposed to be the slick black fighter or whatever, but he does get hit a lot. So it's like, I mean, this is a hometown. I know he just got a Chicago day for, you know, and all that, but it might end bad. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I think he could clearly win and outbox Duarte because Duarte can be outboxed, but Duarte got serious power. That's the thing.
Yeah, Duarte has serious power and serious stamina too. On top of that, like Duarte is like I think he's a nightmare to face, and it's probably the one win that Ryan Garcia has that's aged nicely, you know, because Duarte was giving Ryan Garcia all types of issues, and then you know Ryan's left hook kind of bailed him out on that one, you know. But yeah, Duarte is a problem because he brings a lot of pressure. He punches hard, and he can go 12 rounds easy. And like I said, and I would say that Duarte had an easier time with Akhmadev, quote unquote, than Sims did. Sims had his eye was swollen shut after that fight with Akhmadev. You know, with Pilot saying, you know, just mentioning that, you know, Sims gets hit a little bit too much. But I mean, in terms of about. Do you think? But Pilot, you said you see Sims outboxing him. Now, do you think it's going to be wide, or do you think it's going to be like maybe a 115, 113, or something a little bit 116, 112 ish?
Yeah, I think it'll be relatively closer cards. I could see. You know, I was born in Illinois, so I got some roots there. You know what I'm saying? So I am gonna go with Sims. You know, probably I'll say like 117, 111, 116, 112. He might get dropped. You never know. He might get dropped, but I think you know he'll win a pretty comfortable decision. I feel like.
Yeah, and P, what about you?
I think he will get dropped. He's gonna be a firefight with Duarte. I think he gets dropped, but still ekes out a decision, like a 114, 113. I can see a split decision. Yeah,
and I honestly see that too because Sims is not a big puncher. He can punch, but he's not a big puncher like that. And Duarte has a good chin.
I just think Sims could be baited into a firefight.
Pretty much, yeah. Like
he likes to fight. He likes to fight. He stands in the pocket. He's not on the back foot.
But like to his own detriment.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Like I said, like if you wanted to bait him into going blow for blow with you into a phone booth fight, he's more than willing to do it. To his detriment.
Because he fought somebody, I don't know if it was a fight or two ago, but he fought somebody and the guy was like coming from a lower weight. He was getting rocked. I was like, oh man, like yeah. So, but he has the skill and talent, you know. So it's like this is a great. I know we always mention 140, but for some reason these two never get mentioned, and they should be. You know, they should get mentioned in the mix.
Yeah, I mean Duarte. I mean, in terms of 140, he has a more of a boogeyman type of role at 140 because, like I said, like if you have you like he's an automatic hard fight. No one has had an easy fight with dude. Like like I said, even Ryan, he was making Ryan uncomfortable before Ryan was able to uncork that left hook to stop him.
Yeah, Ryan was doing that taco show, right? When he was doing some dumb version of a Philly show or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Duarte was hitting him at will, he was touching him, but he just couldn't take the left hook. So it was just like, I already know it's gonna be a hard fight. Like myself, for some reason, Sims is a dog, but I just think Duarte's gonna do his damage in the later rounds of the fight, and let's say it'll be to his detriment too, because it's like I just don't see Sims being able to kind of take.
Are you saying Duarte's gonna stop Sims?
I know. I think Duarte's gonna win the decision, but I do think Duarte's gonna drop Sims at some point in this fight, maybe even a couple of times.
I can see that. I could see, might not be a great homecoming, uniform, just because Duarte is he got power, man, and his skills aren't that terrible. So he can box. So it's a tough fight. It's a real tough fight.
No, it is now. Actually, let me go check the odds real quick.
I'm pretty sure Duarte's actually the favorite a little bit, but yeah, double check on your end if you can. I'm sure Duarte's actually the slight favorite.
Yeah. I would have, it is because I know the things that will stop me. The only outcome that will stop me is if Sims stops him. If Sims stops him, then I'll be like, okay, well, I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me just see. Going on FanDuel. Let's see what we got here. It's not on FanDuel yet? Alright, let me go check the other one. I'm actually shocked that it's not on there. DraftKings, let's see what we got here. No, I don't want to log in now. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Well, okay, then we have the money line out right now. So Duarte is a minus 155 favorite. Sims is a plus 120 underdog. The prop bets probably are not going to be released until probably later on this week. So, yeah, it's close. So Duarte is a slight favorite. So yeah, like I said, it should be a really good fight. Now, Sims, obviously, if Sims wants to make it easy, then he's gonna have to really stick and move. And not get touched by dude like that, Duarte is this. He's gonna have to be able to cut off the ring, and then obviously bait Sims into a firefight, which, like I said, it's not hard to do because Sims fights likes to fight macho. He will do that shit. So, but yeah, no, that should be a hell of a fight. I'm looking forward for that. But the co-main for this shit, I don't know why they want to put this as a co-main. With Regis Prograis and then JoJo Diaz, it's a weird combination because JoJo should be nowhere parts above 130.
Wait, what's that Boyz II Men song? The end of the road.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and Prograis, and I don't know where he is because he refuses to go up in weight. He's determined to stay at 140 for whatever the fucking reason. I don't know why. Why he doesn't go. He could probably pick up a belt at 147. I just don't know why he likes to stay at 140 so for as long as he has. Prograis.
Because he's. I think we know the truth about what would happen if Regis goes up to 147. I've been saying that for a while now. I think you already know.
Yeah, I remember I was an advocate. Why not move up? And every time I saw his interviews being a little scary about it, he didn't want to give up his. Like King P's kind of inferring he didn't want to give up his advantages, and he probably would have got wrecked by now if he went to World. Probably.
I've always said neither him nor Taylor would make it very far at 147.
Ironically, they both should have probably went up obviously Taylor, undisputed after a little bit, right? A couple fights, but I'm saying they should have both moved up to 147 after their fight, like really, or like not stay at 140 as long, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I just don't know why they just they probably would be able to prolong their careers if they at least attempted. I mean, Taylor, unfortunately, he stayed too long, and basically his body got cooked, over a span of 3 fights, and now he's retired because, he has retina damage, and Prograis is for all accounts is healthy, but he's just, he could beat a Mario Barrios. Like, I just don't understand why he should beat
Jojo Diaz. Come on now, you should be able to beat Jojo Diaz still.
Yeah, Jojo Diaz has not looked anywhere near. I mean, he hasn't looked good since 130. 130 was basically where he needed to be. Like 130
he was just too fat. He was just too not living that life. He was a little too.
Yeah, he's not a lightweight. Although he did have a hell of a fight with Fortuna and especially Devin Haney and with
Tevin Farmer too. He beat Tevin Farmer.
Well, that was at 130 though.
130. I know. Yeah, I know. At 135, it felt like he was like. I remember like. For a while, even not, I can't only blame him because a lot of Golden Boy fighters, Duarte included, like a lot of these guys were supposed to be at 135, but when I see the weigh-in, they're a couple 3 pounds over, and nobody really gives a shit. So, and that's what happened with Diaz, and kind of abused that.
Yeah, well, Diaz definitely did not belong at 135 because all but one of his losses are above 135. So, like, they're at 135 and above. And
Haney beat him, right? Haney beat him too. So Devin Haney beat him right at 135.
Yeah, that was at 135. Yep. Yeah, I was there for that fight. Like I said, that was a hard Devin Haney fight. Like that was not like that was a hard 8-4-5. Like that was a hell of a fight. There was Zepeda he lost to, Hesta, Duarte. Duarte was the first person to stop him. Stop standing because he was taking too much punishment. It's just like, yeah, dude's been losing to people that he shouldn't be losing to, and Jojo Diaz used to fight slick too. Jojo used to be a slick fucking fighter at 122. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to that guy, and he actually got stoppages at that. It was So yeah, Prograis should. I mean, Prograis been looking shaky himself. But we don't think that Prograis should actually beat him handily. I don't know about stopping him.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah,
he should stop him. But yeah, if Prograis loses, good career, Regis. If you lose to fucking Jojo Diaz at 140.
Yeah, I mean, Prograis, he went down from Haney and Catterall dropped him twice. So it's like
that's crazy. That was crazy. I mean, Haney dropping him. I think that's still Haney's best performance to me. Haney's best win, just a performance overall, was the Regis win. But Catterall dropping him twice was fucking nuts. I know he dropped Catterall too, but I don't know. Dude was shaky against Catterall. Like I was like, so if he's getting dropped by these two who are not known for really dropping their fighters like that lately, then it's like if Jojo Dio does it, then I'll be thinking that maybe Prograis needs to call it a day if Jojo Diaz manages to drop it, because Jojo hasn't dropped or stopped anyone in a while. So, but like I said, if you're gonna put those two together, we might get another firefight. But at least.
I'm sorry. Could you clarify what you mean?
Oh shit! That's my echo dot.
No, we don't need to clarify what he means.
Yeah, Alexa, power down.
It's been we haven't heard from Alexa in a minute.
Yeah, no, I need to probably unplug it because sometimes I say buzzwords and it comes on.
I do see. I don't want to jump the gun, but I see that the American heavyweight Joshua Edwards is back already. He was also on that Jake Paul card with the little viral knockout. So, American heavyweight silver medalist. Let's go. I think he won silver or bronze.
Yeah, I'm all jaded on American heavyweights for the time being.
Me too, but you gotta have some hope. You gotta have a little bit of hope. Shit.
Yeah. No, I've looked for that. I mean, I've been jaded since the 2000 Olympics, with Michael Bennett failing at heavyweight. So it's been a while. Like, it's not, even before Wilder became a thing. Like,
those days are gone, but it's good to see a Olympian American black heavyweight Golden Boy's kind of keeping them active. So, just keep an eye out on him if you look for, if you still believe.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, obviously, because American Heavy obviously will always get some buzz in there and stuff like that. But we'll see how that actually goes with them.